In Moscow's Grand Hall, President Vladimir Putin, flanked by his top generals, delivered a chilling message to the world. On December 17, 2025, he announced the Oreshnik missile system would be placed on active combat duty, a clear signal of Russia's intent to reshape the global balance of power. Putin emphasized Russia's nuclear forces as the foundation of its sovereignty, making it clear that military strength remains his ultimate guarantee of security. The timing was no accident. As the Ukraine conflict drags on, and diplomatic efforts stall, Putin's move signals that any peace will be on Russia's terms. He highlighted the Oreshnik alongside other advanced weapons, boasting of their ability to bypass Western missile defenses. This announcement is more than a show of force. It's a warning to the West that continued support for Kiev will be met with escalation. The Oreshnik's deployment marks the culmination of years of research, now threatening Europe's security architecture. Putin's message, now Russia is undeterred by sanctions or war, and ready to assert its power. The world is now forced to reckon with a new, more dangerous reality. What is the Oreshnik missile? Despite its gentle name, it's a weapon of unprecedented power. The RS-26 Oreshnik is a medium-range ballistic missile, capable of hypersonic speeds, making it nearly impossible to intercept. It carries multiple warheads, each able to strike different targets, and can be equipped with either conventional or nuclear payloads. With a range of over 4,000 kilometers, it puts major European capitals within striking distance. The collapse of the INF Treaty paved the way for its development and deployment. Putin claims the Oreshnik is invincible, aiming to instill fear and uncertainty in the West. Western analysts are skeptical, but agree the threat is real and destabilizing. Mass production began in late 2024, signaling a new phase in the arms race. The Oreshnik is designed to force NATO to rethink its entire defense posture. The Oreshnik's deployment location is as provocative as the weapon itself. Belarus, Russia's closest ally. Stationing these missiles in Belarus pushes Russia's offensive reach deep into Europe, putting NATO capitals just minutes away from potential strikes. The move drastically reduces warning times for NATO, increasing the risk and pressure in any crisis. Belarus acts as a forward base, but the missiles remain under exclusive Russian control. This arrangement cements Belarus's role in Russia's military strategy, sacrificing some sovereignty for Moscow's protection. Construction of launch sites is underway, signaling Russia's commitment to this new front line. The deployment is a direct challenge to NATO, forcing the alliance to respond. Putin's message is clear. Russia's red lines are now physically embedded in the heart of Europe. The balance of power on the continent has shifted overnight. The world first learned of the Oreshnik not through a parade, but on the battlefield. On November 21, 2025, Russia launched the missile at Dnipro, Ukraine, a dramatic debut that stunned Western intelligence. Putin framed the strike as both a test and a warning. Continued Western arms to Ukraine will be met with Russian escalation. The attack showcased the Oreshnik's hypersonic speed and destructive power, leaving Ukraine and NATO scrambling to respond. For Ukraine, it's a terrifying new threat. For the West, proof that Russia's next-generation weapons are operational. The strike forced a reassessment of Russia's military capabilities under sanctions and war. Putin's strategy is clear: demonstrate power, intimidate adversaries, and bolster his image at home. The Oreshnik's fiery debut was a message to every NATO capital: Russia's reach is real. Ukraine and its allies responded to the Oreshnik's emergence with alarm and defiance. President Zelensky warned that the missile threatens all of Europe, not just Ukraine, and called for tougher sanctions on Russia's arms industry. Ukraine claims to have destroyed an Oreshnik launcher in a covert operation, showing Russia's arsenal isn't invincible. Across Europe, the missile's deployment in Belarus has triggered urgent debates about missile defense and NATO's eastern flank. The discovery of Western-made components in the Oreshnik raises tough questions about sanctions enforcement. NATO faces a dilemma: escalate militarily and risk further conflict, or risk appearing weak. The current response is a mix of bolstering defenses, supporting Ukraine, and tightening economic pressure on Russia. European capitals are on edge, facing a new and immediate threat. As 2025 ends, the Oreshnik's deployment marks a dangerous escalation in the Russia-West standoff. Putin's goal: reassert Russia's power and force the West to negotiate from a position of weakness. By placing hypersonic missiles on NATO's border, he's trying to divide the alliance and pressure Western leaders. NATO is now racing to strengthen its eastern defenses and develop countermeasures, but this will take time. Diplomatic tensions are rising, with both sides blaming each other for escalation. The Oreshniki's presence in Belarus creates a permanent new reality for European security, one of heightened tension and risk. Any miscalculation could have catastrophic consequences, potentially sparking a new arms race. The world watches, uncertain if this is the start of negotiations, or a colder, more dangerous era.